Hello all, this is John Price here at E.C.D Automotive Design in Kissimmee, Florida. Today we want to talk to you about classic vehicle overhauls with modern powertrains, which is something that truly we've been doing for the last 12 years. E.C.D, of course, is starting doing GM LC9 powertrains over a decade ago. That was the first pinnacle. And after that, of course, has gone to LS3, LT1, LT4, electric setups as well. And I think there are three key elements, of course, that benefit our clients by going from an old school powertrain into something that is more modern, of course. Number one will be reliability. I think that unfortunately, even though these cars had amazing character and presence, they lacked reliability, of course, in the mechanical components, electrical components, and so on and so forth. What we do, basically, we take all of those things that had gremlins and had issues, took them out completely of our cars, and putting brand new crate motors, wire harnesses, and all the electrical components, of course, enhanced braking, suspension, etc., to make them, of course, more suitable to withstand also the extra power that we're putting in these. So essentially, we're bringing back the fun of owning a vehicle like this without having the reliability issues that the old school ones tend to have. On the performance side, of course, remember these trucks, for the most part, had anywhere from 140 to 180 horsepower back in the day, and now being able to start you up at 430 horse, and the ability to properly accelerate and get through traffic, of course, is something that our clients really look forward to when they go into a conversion like this. Of course, once that we are doing a engine swap into a GM per se powertrain, not only do we enhance the engine and the performance side, but also braking, suspension, fuel tank, everything else that encompasses the mechanical components of the vehicle to make sure that they go hand in hand. And on the efficiency side, I think that those folks that are more environmentally conscious, or that perhaps would like to have an EV as their daily driver or a fun car for the weekend, look at what E.C.D has done with electric vehicles these days, and of course love the idea of having one of our classic looking trucks with all the conveniences of an EV. For instance, our second generation EV setup allows for fast charging. So in 40 minutes you can get 80% of the battery power back into the vehicle. You have sport, eco, and normal mode for driving. So if it's something that you want to get a little bit more spirited, of course, what you're on the highway or back roads, etc., you can actually change those modes accordingly. Or if you want to drive around the city and get the most out of your EV range, you can also switch into an eco mode. So, of course, things like that will depend on the use, of course, and the type of vehicle each client is looking to have. So, but it's nice, of course, to have the ability to choose whether you want something that is more muscle oriented, like a GM LT4 640 horsepower engine, or you're looking at efficiencies such as the EV powertrain that I just mentioned. Either one of those, of course, will give you far better reliability than what they had in the past, but of course it's just a matter of having a choice, and that's what we love about E.C.D. Always thinking of our clients and what they want to accomplish with their custom build, and of course make sure that we give them the essentials to make it a great car, as well as enjoy it for many years.